Yugioh! Welcome back to another episode of your favorite gold, silver domination that exists in Masquerena with your terrible doggy decks. And for this episode in the swamp, we've got S-Force. S-Force is a secret organization created to defeat evil across time and space. Currently, they are trying to catch the time thieves, side frames, and the ever-elusive IP Masquerena. Short little... I got a joke for you. It hurts when IP Masquerena... I'm a grown man. In-game, they are a column archetype, just like Mech Knights. However, unlike Mech Knights, they prefer to go first to set up their field. Their playstyle is control, and their main gimmick is to add floodgate effects to the columns that they occupy. The main playmaker in this deck is Yugioh for special summoning an S-Force from your deck to your field, and Gravitino for turning every column occupied by an S-Force into a one-sided D-Fissure, and for searching any S-Force card that you need. I also use some techs like Dark Claw and the Corridor Colossus combo, but since the release of the Ishizu Shufflers, I started replacing the DPE engine with Mass Change 2 and Dark Claw. Also, please replace Lapsywell and Retroactive in Master Duel. All Battle of Chaos cards have been released except for the S-Force support. Thanks for listening. Alright, replay number one. We are, got a decent hand here. We got Yugioh versus Mimi in the gold. Alright, we got this field spell. What does this do? It's an activated effect that gets you a search of a monster from your deck. Wow, so great. A field spell that searches a monster belonging to the archetype? Alright, looks like we're playing against the Dark Magicians. The most formidable archetype in the gold rating. You know, 3 structure decks, and you're basically playing against only dark magic men. When are we getting a blue eye structure, dude? That's what I'm waiting for. Alright, we're gonna go Illusion Soul, bring out the Dark Magician here, triggering the circle, banishing one of our set trap cards, S-Force Chase. I have to it! We're gonna go Yugioh, banishing an S-Force from our hand to add itself back into the hand here, special summoning Gravitino from the deck here. I feel like you did this too early, right? Because I think you want to put this in the column that they summon the monster in. I don't know. I'm not an expert in this. Gravitino's going to get you a search for, what was that? Dog tag. And your opponent also has a branded fusion package, okay, into a Albion. Chaining the dog tag here. What is that going to do? It will special itself into the same column as banishing Albion and what's his face to go into Mirror Jade. Alright, how do we contend with the Mirror Jade here? Mirror Jade effect. Chaining S-Force Chase. Target face-up cards your opponent controls up to number S-Forces with different names. Return them to the hand. That is a non-targeting compulse equal to the number of S-Forces you control. That is a crazy good card. Holy. It doesn't even trigger Mirror Jade, by the way. That's insane. Alright, well, looks like we got Gravitino, and that's a good top deck, I suppose. We're going to activate another field spell here. I still don't know what this field spell does, other than add a monster, by the way. I don't think it's really come up yet, but here we go. Yugioh, banishing Gravitino, special summoning Platina from the deck here, who brings back Gravitino, who then adds Specimen. I was in Specimen the whole time, Farfa. I was doing my tasks. I promise I'm not the imposter. I'm gonna set 2 here. We got Specimen and an Imperm, and our opponent's gonna go End Phase Soul to stack the Rod. Alright, I'm gonna draw Rod here. Let's see how we take down this Platina Gravitino field here. We got Illusion of Chaos, adding another Soul. And puts itself back here. God, that Soul is such an incredible card. One of the best cards ever made as support for an archetype in a really terrible archetype. Really fun. Is that Dark Magician girl? Oh my god! Infinite Impermanence comes down on the Rod, and we still got Specimen to use. We haven't read it yet. We'll see if it comes up, but let's see what we can do here. Pot of Greed incoming here. Draw 2 with the Soul Servant. Field Spell into a Fusion Destiny, and... Oh, that was the Imperm call! Oh, no! Get Imperm. Alright, replay number 2. Looks like we've got that tech card you done there talked about. It's that Mass Change 2. See what we're gonna go for into a Rota, adding a Yugioh. She's a warrior. She's a warrior? Oh my god, that's crazy. Field spell is gonna add Gravitino here. Yugioh, banishing the Gravitino. Special summoning Razor. What does this one do? Specials an S-Force from the hand for Platina. Platina brings back the Gravitino. And then this guy gets Chase. Alright, I'm not an expert, but this looks like a freaking good field. Like, you've got your Dark Claw online, you've got the column banishes, and you've got the Chase for the, what's it called? Okay, that's unfortunate. Our opponent Open Duster. What can you do? This is just what happens in silver rank. Actually, what rank is this? You're called silver rank. It's gold 3. Okay. Alright, we still got Danklaw online here, and Platina and Gravity. Okay. Now we're gonna go into Relinquished. Wow, that's very good. All right, Pegasus out here with the Allure of Darkness, banishing the Relinquished. Pre-prep is just a +1. Let's go. Black Illusion Ritual for another Relinquished here. Free tribute of the Manju, basically. And then we're going to give the Suck onto the Jizukuru, probably. Damn, what a big Relinquished. All right, doing pretty fine here. And we're going to attack over Platina. Does she do anything? Of course she doesn't. Why would she have an effect? All right, never mind. Oh, you played into that Anima column, baby. Although, to be fair, I think that's probably the correct place to put Gravitino, though. Alright, Relinquished and Relinquished. Pairing up nicely to do the double suck here. What does Chase do? It has a Grave effect? That's crazy. Oh, it's just like Kiyomaru's effect, basically, but for free. Okay, we can rebuild some advantage here. We're going to go Chase into Gravitino again. I guess putting it in this column doesn't really matter? Question mark? But you're going to standby phase, use the Relinquish here. I don't know if we played that correctly. What if we just didn't put it in that column? This guy has an animation! It looks so cool! Yeah, Dramaturge? That's hilarious. Yeah, because it's just a free beat stick and negate that you can play in this deck for Millenniumized Fusion. That's kind of neat, actually. All right. Well, you're in a bit of a pickle right now. Although, to be fair, after your opponent opening, Kaiju Duster, I think you're doing all right. Imperm on that Gravitino drop there on the Millenniumized Restrict. Razor brings out Kiyomaru quick effect, using the Chase to replace the effect of the Kiyomaru, it looks like. So I guess like the trap also lets you replace the cost of the banish from the hand from the Kiyomaru. Gonna put Gravitino in the same column as Dramaturge here. Set Chase, and over to you again. Okay, we're surviving. We are actually living this out here. The good thing our opponent is playing, Relinquished, because if it was any other deck in the game, I don't know if we would be able to play through a single Duster. We'll see. Here comes S-Force Chase, bouncing the Dramaturge and the Millenniumized to the hand in response to the Black Illusion Ritual. Oh, it returns it to the hand, but then it banishes because they're in the same column. Return them to the... Oh, okay. It's like no penguin, you know? Wait, what the hell? Did we just smoke screen? You're a... Hello? Okay. Alright, our opponent has now transformed their deck into an Invoke deck. I see. I just heckin' love fusions. You couldn't attack for game? Sorry, you have 3 S-Forces. Your 3 best S-Forces, except maybe like Platina, and you couldn't win the game? Oh, instant fusion. God, wow, that card's banned very soon, isn't it? Damn. Here's a Thousand Eyes Restrict. Gonna suck Gravitino. Normal summon Alistair. Bat Chest. Yeah, I sure love this guy. Activate Invocation. That's a Retaliating Sea that you're playing. That is... What? When was this replay where Retaliating Sea was the meta? I don't know. Maybe he, like, heard that Maxi was a good card, so what's the best way to get Maxi? Well, Retaliating Sea kind of does it. All right, you're banishing your own cards here, which kind of sucks, I suppose. We're going to go Karibo, Ogades, Battle Phase attack over this Edge Razor. That's banished. In phase 2, nothing here. All right, your opponent's got Ogades pass. Surely S-Forces can take down a simple Ogades. All right, we're going to go Pot of Prosperity for 6. Yeah, I don't think we need that S-Force extra deck. What you got for me here? You're taking a Bridgehead. Okay, best card in the deck here. Activate to search for an S-Force. We got Kiyomaru. We got Showdown as well. We haven't used that yet. What does this one do? Activate Quick Effect. Target one in the grave. Add it to your hand. Very cool. All right, Edge Razor. What does this one do? Specials the Kiyomaru. Now we're going to use the Ogades, which apparently does something. S-Force Chase. Chaining the Kiyomaru. We're going to special summon out of the deck here. Who are we bringing out? Gravitino? Platina? Platina! Okay, very cool. Oh, there goes Razor. Never mind. Platina effect brings back Gravitino. Can we, like, actually do something? Searching trap cards. Can we do anything else with this deck? Justify! I don't know what this guy does, but here we go. Ooh, Retaliating Sea searches Maxi. Quick effect, target face also your opponent controls, negate it. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, it moves it. Oh, it just moves the column. It just moves your opponent's cards for you. Start of the damage step. If this attacks, banish all monsters this points to. That's so funny. It took 10 turns to set up the best card of the deck, which is actually kind of insane, by the way. All right, your opponent's going to give up on that one. That is an insane boss monster, but it's funny that it took 10 turns to set up. It's sad how long it took you to establish that. Maybe the new support that isn't in Macedo is what brings this deck all around. So we'll have a part 2 of S-Forces on bottom table in like
10 years.
Anyway, here's your deck. It actually looks pretty well constructed. I know you got some staples there. You got your Maxi, your hand traps, you got Imperm, and you got all your engine pieces. Still don't know what Specimen does, but Chase is very good. This deck costs nothing, actually, just looking at this. Yeah, no, this is a cheap deck. That's pretty cool. If you have all the staples, you can probably play S-Force. That's really awesome to know. Yeah, I couldn't tell you if this is a good deck or not. I don't know what the new support does, but if anyone here watching wants to take a look, there you go. Here's the deck list here. Thanks everyone for watching this episode of The Bottom Table. I hope you've enjoyed this S-Force Gold gameplay, and if you want to take part yourself, wait till the end and figure out how to send in your replay through the correct procedures. Thank you, peace out, appreciate you. Patreon if you want to really support this, and until next time, adios. So you want to take part on The Bottom Table? Do you think you have what it takes to finally set up your combo on turn 5 or set up an unbreakable field of 1.7 negates using 4 cards? Then look no further. The Bottom Table is the series for you. Create a short paragraph or two describing what your deck is, how it functions, and send in a clear screenshot of your deck list using the in-game Master Duel deck editor or the Yu-Gi-Oh card database, as well as your Master Duel player ID, which replays that you are trying to showcase. Email replays@farfa.xyz and show us what you can do. This has been The Bottom Table.